Hi, my name is Jordan. I came to Western in the fall of 2021 as a marketing student. I joined SBMA in my first semester, and that was how I got my first job as a college student. After my freshman year, I participated in the business externship program, and it was through that experience that I learned that I did not want to be a marketing major any longer. I decided to completely change my career path and my college goals. I enrolled as a elementary education major in the College of Education and Human Development, but I held on to my hopes of getting a business degree and instead enrolled as a finance major in the Haworth College of Business. After doing this, I became a dual degree student, which meant that my schedule got very busy very quickly. Yet I still fit in all of my SPURS requirements. I went to the resume revamp every single semester of every single year, and I proudly watched as my formatting got better, my bullet points got better, and I was able to finally delete those high school jobs off of my experience list. I went to the ice cream social at the Kellogg's Lounge in Harrison, Stinson, which no longer exists, and I learned how to socialize as a professional and communicate with others. I also created my first LinkedIn account in hopes that I might find a job off campus in a field of interest to me. Instead of finding a job off campus, I decided to stay on campus and become a resident assistant in the dorms for both of my sophomore and my junior years. During this time, I was also a tour guide in the dorms for new or interested students. Being an RA taught me more about who I am as a person than almost any other experience I've ever had. I have never been in a situation where I've been encouraged to learn about different kinds of people in the way that I was encouraged to do so as a resident assistant. After my sophomore and junior years, I interned at a local church that I'd been attending since my freshman year, and I did a service learning activity at a local middle school just down the road from campus to finish off all of my SPURS. Since then, I have gotten more in depth into my education classes as I'm getting closer to my student teaching, and a little bit less in depth into my finance classes as I'm getting closer to graduation. I think that I can say that the education college has taught me to be a teacher and how to teach, but the business college, aside from finance, has taught me how to be a professional. I have learned how to be a leader and how not to be a leader and what my strengths and weaknesses are in that role. I've learned how to be a teammate and how I like to be a teammate and what things I might need to change about my behaviors as a teammate. I've learned about cultural fluency and bias and how important it is to be mindful and respectful of the different cultures around me at all times. And I've learned about communication styles, mine and those of others, and how I can best support those around me with their communication styles, even when they don't match mine. All of these things are incredibly important in my future career. I will need to be a leader in the classroom. I will need to be a teammate to my co-teachers. I will need to understand the communication styles of every single student that walks into my room. And I absolutely will have to be mindful and aware of the cultural differences in my classroom. For any incoming business student, my advice is this: never be afraid of change. Changing your mind, changing your path, changing what you desire. Change is scary, but not changing is scarier. If you never change, then you never grow, and you can never become a better person, a better professional, or a better fill in the blank. Thank you.